Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do a brief little update as to the regular journals that I'm working in, like the writing journals and art journals that are kind of like lighting me up right now, so that you guys can see where I'm coming from and what I'm working with. So I'm spending the summer driving my kids quite a bit. I actually spent about 3 to 4 hours in the car already this morning, just between like stopping and drop-offs and driving back. I come back home because I'm just most comfortable at home, but I am looking into ways that I can actually stay where I'm at, but I would like to at least be able to pack like some art supplies to go like work at a coffee shop. So for right now, I'm driving a lot. I'm not doing as much writing. I do my morning pages and a composition notebook in the morning. I think it's the purple one that I shared on my Instagram. This is the Pen and Gear memo book, spiral bound. It's the small one. It has a pocket journal Pam sticker, some Tandy art stickers, and I think the rest I got in a D-stash from Megan and the Moon, because who doesn't love stickers? This is for daily to-dos, grocery lists. I do my gratitude practice in here if I can't get to my Hobonichi on a certain day. And then like sketching. It's basically the book I work in if like I just have some in-between minutes and it's like easy to pull out. I keep it in the front of my backpack, which makes it really easy to reference. Seaweed Kisses and Creations by Monya. I think I said that already. But that's where I've gotten the recommendations for that. I did recently get a Hobonichi, but I got a regular Hobonichi notebook because if you are new to this channel, I don't like books that are predated because I feel like it is setting me up for failure. I know that it works for some people. It does not work for me. I have ADHD. Sometimes I put down a book and I don't pick it up again until later, and I used to really get down on myself about that, but I've been trying to let go of that inner critic. So I got this. I will have to tag the shop below, but I got the cover on Etsy from a shop. It's supposed to, I think it's like a jelly cover, like the jelly sandals from the 90s. This is like tags from the yarn I was using to do a small tapestry weaving. But this is following the approach of my Moleskin Expanded. I like this more because the cover makes it easier and a little bit more durable to use it, and it just makes me a little bit happier to have this small size. I like the paper that is inside the notebook way more. I do understand now why everybody loves the Hobonichis. I never necessarily doubted it, but I really like this book. It is a catch-all like my Moleskin Expanded was, but the paper, in my opinion, is better, and I like the smaller size. I don't know off the top of my head the difference between the sizes, but I think it's an A6. Don't quote me on that. And then I'm using the Uniball Vision Elite pen. Mandy Thompson on Instagram recently recommended at least the Uniball Vision pens in a drawing post that they had, because I specifically asked them, and I know Megan and the Moon mentioned it previously or somewhere, and so I picked up, I don't think these are the exact same that either one of them actually mentioned. I'm not entirely sure, but these are the only ones I could find in store. Uniball Vision Elite. And I do like the way that they write. I am a fast writer, and I journal more and better when I'm able to fast write. So it just helps me to show up more in my practice. So this is the magazine journal that I have been working in for my art journaling practice. I went about this a very difficult way where like I basically tore out all the pages I wanted to use. I used the cover of the magazine for the cover, and then I hand bound it. realizing I could have just cut down the magazine to size now that I went through this whole process, but I do like the way that the magazine pages feel. I don't know necessarily if I will be making another one of these. I was planning to last week, but I haven't had a chance to sit down, and I like to gesso the pages like ahead of time, and it just, I don't have a lot of magazines right now. There's never any magazines at the store that I want to pick up, so, but I do a lot of like collaging, especially with like stickers and stuff, kind of similar to my original style of journaling. And it's a fun space just to show up, and I don't feel any pressure to perform, I guess, or to like journal a specific way. This is my Wild Woman journal. I know I gave you guys like a brief little rundown on this. I haven't shown up on this for like a couple weeks now, but that is because my husband had an emergency surgery, so I haven't had time in my office as much, but I plan to do some like painting and prepping in here, and showing it more in this now that I will, knock on wood, hopefully have more time to do so. And then my favorite art journal right now is this little guy I made out of, the cover is just like cardboard from a painting that was shipped to me. I didn't plan very well. I made the signature a lot bigger than I probably should have. It doesn't close very easily, but I am doing abstract collages in here. I think the biggest takeaway from this video is that you guys need to, or that we should follow our own gut. One of the things that I was attracted to about making art in the very beginning was abstract collaging, just like abstract painting, but I like collaging and the accessibility to that, oh my goodness, a little bit more. And I didn't do it because I felt like other people wouldn't respond to it well. And because I have such limited time, I kind of have to like allocate time towards what I want to do. And sharing my art is extremely therapeutic. It helps me to build community with folks online. And I really just enjoy putting things out there. So I stayed away from abstract collage because I'm like, people just won't like that. It's the same reason why I stayed away from abstract painting for a while, because I just felt like it wasn't, I don't know. I had this really weird limiting belief that, I don't know, it wasn't the way that I needed to show up for myself artistically. Like it wasn't art enough. And so I'm trying to let go of that, and I'm not going to do a full flip through here. But I've made a point to not share all of the pages as I've been working on it, because I want to do like a full flip through of this journal when it's done. And I want to kind of keep these to myself and like build them up over time. And I've had a lot of fun showing up to this. I've shared a couple spreads recently on my Instagram of it. And I think that you guys will probably be seeing a lot more abstract collage from me, just because that is like an easy way for me to show up artistically. And I tend to make a lot of like imaginary rules for myself as to like what I have to do in order to actually be an artist, or, you know, to share my art. And I think that just following what feels good is the best advice I can give to you guys, and advice that I can give to myself that I need to make sure that I'm following, because I was avoiding making art for a few days, and just kind of like doodling in my sketchbook, because it was like the most I could do while dealing with like overwhelm from a lot of stuff that's been going on in life. And you know, once I realized that, you know, the only person stopping me from doing this was just me, and that I didn't need to make art for other people's approval, the only person who mattered in the art making process was me, it's been really freeing. And I think that's why I've been drawn back to my Wild Woman journal because that is a lot of the issues that I've been trying to work through. And this is to try to stop containing myself, to stop limiting myself. So let me know if you guys have questions, if there's anything I can go over. Yeah, I just wanted to give you all an update, and I don't know, if you have any video requests, please put them in the comments. I hope you guys have a great week. All right, bye.